Okay, we are live. I'm going to post it in the Zoom chat so you guys can start sharing it out. I'm going to post it in the Zoom chat so you guys can start sharing it out. Okay, muted that. And post it here as well. Okay, I'm going to let everyone in to do little hot hellos for 10 minutes. Here we go.
Hello, 안녕하십니까?
Hello.
Hello.
안녕하십니까?
안녕하십니까?
네, 안녕.
Hello.
Good evening, everybody.
Bienvenidos a Argentina.
Welcome, everyone, to the 75th anniversary. We are
Buenas noches, saludos de Argentina.
안녕하십니까? From Mexico.
Saludos. Bienvenidos a
México. Buenos días a todos, buenas tardes, buenas noches.
Hi,
Buenas noches a todos. Saludamos desde Buenos Aires.
Buenas tardes desde México. ¿Cómo se llama?
Hello from Southern
Bienvenido la familia Galván.
Buenas tardes.
From Mexico.
Back from Puerto Rico.
안녕하십니까?
안녕하세요. Good evening.
안녕하십니까?
사범님. 우리 치마일 사범님.
Hola, 원어민.
안녕하십니까?
아이고 안녕하십니다.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Morning, sir.
안녕하십니까? Córdoba, Argentina.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
네.
Saludos.
From Puerto Rico.
from TJ 사범님. 네. 네. 네, 안녕하세요.
Argentina.
Hola, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
안녕하십니까? Howard T. Sabanim from Maryland.
Chimica de Chile.
Saludos desde México. A todos, buenas tardes.
예.
Hola.
hermano 사범님.
Hola.
네, 안녕하십니까?
안녕하십니까?
네.
Feliz aniversario, Pajanim. Buenas noches.
Hello, everybody from Maryland.
Russell Colston, Sabonim, how are you doing?
Doing well. How is everybody?
Just fine. Down in Mexico. Hey, y'all from Texas.
Hi, everybody.
Back from Puerto Rico.
안녕하세요. Is that Guzman, some of him?
Russell Carson.
Hello.
Happy anniversary, Russell Colston Sabonim. Hola.
Thank you. The same to you.
Please, Sabonim. Subak.
Yes,
Sabonim. Subak.
The Greek Sabonim.
원장님, 안녕하십니까?
Hi, everyone. Hola a todos.
How are you, everybody? Good evening, everybody from Wales.
Good evening.
Mr. Fabio. Mr. Trudgill.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Hello, sir.
안녕.
Mr. Trudgill.
Hello from Greece. Happy anniversary for everyone.
Happy anniversary.
Hello, Sabonim status. Katerina.
I don't know.
Hello from Texas.
Yeah.
Hey, Texas.
John King, hello, family.
And everybody from Wales.
Wales.
Yeah.
Hello, Wales.
While Sabonim, what's down our Sabonim trading room.
Yes, you have one name.
Actually,
You don't have to. They know.
안녕하세요.
안녕하시다. 조용히 해라, 안녕하시는.
Hola Lorena.
안녕하십니까. Desde Salta, Argentina.
Hola. Sabonim Daniel Lee. Greetings, sir, from Mexico.
네.
Hola, Yosanín, Lorena Cortés, tanto tiempo.
Hola.
Nicolás Plata.
Saludos a todos. Sabonim.
Happy anniversary, everyone, from Albany, Western Australia.
Francisco.
Hello, everyone from Argentina.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Hello, everyone.
대장 바이 코리아.
Hello from Switzerland.
Hello, Lisa Bonim. How are you, sir?
From Argentina.
아, 예.
Greetings from the UK.
안녕.
Sabonim
Good
Banya.
evening.
예.
Really nice to see you.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
And
Morning, everyone from Perth.
프로젝트 사범님.
Mr. Ackerboom. And good evening, Chris Sabonim, Man Sabonim.
Who's here?
잘하신 촌에.
How's my hair?
Looking good. Look at mine.
Good.
Looking great, Sabonim Cruz.
Hello.
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 How come I cannot get this one?
저지만 사범님.
There you go. Oh,
Echo
there you
boom,
go.
Sabo. How are you, sir?
네.
Hello, Chuck.
Hey.
Hello.
Facilitators here.
Sir.
Hi.
Hello, dear Sabonim.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
예, 굿모닝. 예. 지하수 사범.
Hello, sir.
Hola, Montevideo, Uruguay.
예, 번째로.
Felicidades.
Hola, Guzman Sabonim.
크루 사범님. Did you invite 연서 사범님? He came down here a short time last time.
Hola chicos, ¿cómo están?
Look, that was me for a while ago.
Of course.
Montora 사범님. ¿Cómo estás?
Sabonim Ramiro, buenas tardes.
Oh, Keith 사범님. Hey, how are you?
감사합니다.
We should do this every week.
네, 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요, 장사범님.
안녕하세요.
Mr. Trudgill.
Yes, let's do this.
Agree with you, Sabonim Cruz. We should do this
sir.
every
Every week. Every week.
Every week. I'm agree.
It's growing.
I'm agree. Yes, Sabonim. Hello, how are you?
Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
so tell him to come down.
Horacio Yahweh.
It's dark. It's okay for him to come down.
Hola from Puerto Rico.
We're on the internet.
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
You don't have
Back from Puerto Rico.
Soy Cristiano
Hola, Sabon.
Verde de
¿Cómo
Argentina,
estás?
Rosario de la Frontera.
Hola, Glass Sabanim from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Hello, Colston, Savanem. Everybody looks excited.
Hello here. Hi, Cruz Sabam. How are you?
How are you, sir?
예.
Good.
Russell Person 사범님.
Lee Savanem.
Key Sabam. How
Yes,
are
sir.
you?
I'm good, sir. Super.
Good.
I thought that was me.
How are you?
여기 매일 하는
Estoy en clase de nuevo.
Okay.
Chuco, ayer me dijiste, preparame allá. Y qué buenísimo para nosotros.
Sí, la llevamos para allá, que está más derecho. Va, más derecho, no sé. Sí, la llevamos para allá.
Okay, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? So I just want to go over some quick housekeeping items. Again, welcome to the 75th anniversary of Moo Duk Kwan. I have muted everyone, so this will run smoothly. It is now 6 p.m. Eastern, the official start time. We're going to be kicking off the opening ceremonies shortly. So please, let's just wait for a little bit and we'll be running in a few seconds. Okay, first, before we start, I just want to make sure Chan Sabanam is up and ready. Chan Sabanam, are you there?
Can you see me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you want me to unmute or mute?
You're unmuted already, sir. Unmute.
Unmute, okay.
Yes, sir. You will be kicking off with the opening celebration. Now you are muted, sir. So we just need you to unmute.
There you go. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because you're not allowing me to talk.
You're ready now, sir. You may.
Okay, so am I gonna call Cyber Subnim to start, right?
Yes, sir. And Cyberlick Savanim, I'm going to ask you to unmute as well. Okay, he is unmuted. Okay, so Chan Savanim, I believe you have some opening remarks to kick us off before we start.
I'm just gonna start.
Yes, sir.
Okay, is the Subnim ready?
Yes, sir.
Everything is ready, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Greetings, everyone, again. This is the final day of 75th anniversary virtual celebration. Welcome again. And we'll start with the, let's call Cyberlick Sabanim to open the session today. Sabanim?
국회 배대 바로 문요 바로 그제 관장님께 허니.
John Sabanam,
Yes.
you were going to intro now to Kwanjanim.
Okay. Let's welcome 관장님, 황현철 관장님. 관장님 is frozen.
Yes, sir. That means, John Sabanam, you have to stall then for us, sir.
Huh?
That means we're going to spell at you, sir. So you're going to tell us a story.
No, it's not my.
Oh, he's moving again, sir. Okay, here we go.
Okay, now I just finally got on mute. I am to connect with you.
Sai Sabanim, you have to mute and unmute him because it doesn't
Sure.
work here.
Yes, sir. It's unmuted now.
Yeah, I'm unmuted now. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you everyone for the little bit confusion here. 안녕하십니까? This is the last day to celebrating for the 75th our anniversary. As you know, this year we had postponed it, the 75th anniversary of the Moo Duk Kwan in Seoul, Korea, due to the global pandemic. I did not want to pass this important day without any kind of recognitions. So one day I spoke with Steve Diaz-Sabon about my thought about virtual celebration. And he took the project and formed a global supporting committee next day. And then since then, it became a history. Now we are here today. So I hope you are enjoying virtual celebration. At the beginning, my motivation was this will add to a long history of our accomplishment to the Moo Duk Kwan and to strengthen the Moo Duk value of culture for the current and next generations. And also I thought it will be a good opportunity to have a Moo Duk Kwan members globally to connect at this difficult time. I believe it is accomplished from your connected effort. This celebration has a special in many ways. One of them is I had a very meaningful experience through this celebration, the honoring the past and building the future, which is the theme of this celebration, by recognizing pioneers and contributors and current leadership, as well as the World Moo Duk Kwan Youth Leader Group, their active participation in this celebration. So it's really great to see 3 generations, working in harmony, in the one scene. So I think this will, with this experience, the legacy of the past will be remembered, and it will be provide to a stronger cultural foundation for the next generations through these organizations. And secondly, our connected working relations wouldn't be possible if we didn't have ongoing leadership in action in the Moo Duk Kwan. Like among World Moo Duk Kwan designees and Hugyeonin members, the guardians of the art, and past and present technical advisory committee, the worldwide, and regional examiners, and studio owner, and board of directors who can count on each other. Thank you for your leadership, the support for the art. This celebration is also very meaningful, because of the heritage membership they participated in from Dangsudo and Taekwondo community. So I thank you. So you took an important role in process of the celebration for the first time in this scale. I hope it will continue grow. And next, I hope you enjoy the seminar with the World Moo Duk Kwan Tech members last couple of days. I enjoyed it very much, their seminar, with their unique and different personality presented from each. But yet, having a common culture to share in their presentation, which was obvious to see the unity of the Moo Duk Kwan. By seeing their leadership is growing, I would like to say thank you for all the Moo Duk Kwan senior, very senior member who's senior than the tech officials. You support them to be their best in the art and then to serve in the memberships. And fourthly, it also an opportunity. It also an opportunity to reflect my time in the Moo Duk Kwan. Since I left Korea in 1973, I went to Greece, stayed 1 year, and I moved to USA in 1974. Since then, my leadership wasn't leadership. What it is now is not possible without the support and guidance by the senior advisory committee such as 정화영 사범님, Lady Saiblik 사범님, and Ross Henke 사범님, and Victor Martineau 사범님. I met them in 1974, and now it's 46 years of the relations, which was built on loyalty and respect toward supporting founders' visions. The most of all, the friendship we shared. So thank you for the friendships. Lastly, the virtual celebration has been made possible by the effort of all membership, past and present, through your unique contributions. At the core of this support has been a team commissioned initially by my directives, but then with absolute their initiative and contribution and global support team under the name of Project Delivery Team that has made this event possible and memorable. It was clear to see their 5 Moodle value in action in their process, like history by their sincere recognition of the past, and tradition by exhibit the founder's spirit through their process, and the philosophy by creating a harmonious working atmosphere in philosophy in action, in your actions. And disciplinary respect by their professional conduct with respect each other. And the techniques, which impress to see use of modern technology to overcome obstacles faced the project. So on behalf of the whole Moo Duk Kwan, thank you very much for providing a meaningful opportunity to connect us, to remind how important to know that we have each other who sharing the common values. I also thank you to my family, my wife Sehun, my daughters, Sunhee, Jimin, Jisun. I think they are watching in this group here. 사랑한다. And lastly, founder. My father, without him, none of the thing is going to happen today. So 감사합니다, 관장님. Happy birthday, you, sir. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. Thank you, Kwanjang-nim, for those words, and welcome everyone again to the 75th anniversary of Moo Duk Kwan. We'll begin with the first of many video series that will help us in this special occasion as we make history today. I am pleased to introduce Jared Rosenthal Sabal-Nim, a member of the USA Technical Advisory Committee and Mudo scholar. Because of his personal interest and research into Moo Duk Kwan Ryupa, he will introduce the first two presentations. Me complace presentar a Jared Rosenthal Sabal-Nim, miembro del Comité Asesor Técnico de los Estados Unidos y un erudito mudo que hizo la investigación necesaria para nuestras dos primeras presentaciones.
Thank you. The following presentation is a tribute to the pioneers of the world Moo Duk Kwan, specifically in the United States. Their contributions during the 1960s demonstrated a true frontier spirit and is highly regarded and appreciated by the world Moo Duk Kwan. These pioneers helped establish a secure home for the Moo Duk Kwan today. La siguiente presentación es un homenaje a los pioneros de Moo Duk Kwan en los Estados Unidos. Sus contribuciones durante en los años de los 60 demostraron un verdadero espíritu de frontera y son muy apreciadas por el world Moo Duk Kwan. Estos pioneros ayudaron a establecer un hogar seguro para el Moo Duk Kwan mundial. The next presentation is a tribute to the significant contributors to the Moo Duk Kwan legacy. These World Moo Duk Kwan members are being recognized for their continued support of the Moo Duk Kwan legacy through their role as teachers and ambassadors of the 5 Mudo values. The World Moo Duk Kwan is grateful for their commitment to preserving its legacy for generations to come. La siguiente presentación es un tributo a los contribuyentes significativos al legado de Moo Duk Kwan. Estos miembros de Moo Duk Kwan están siendo reconocidos por su continuo apoyo al legado de Moo Duk Kwan a través de su papel como maestros y embajadores de los 5 valores de Mudo. El World Moo Duk Kwan agradece su compromiso de preservar su legado para las generaciones venideras.
Kwan warrior, Moo Duk Kwan warrior, Moo Duk Kwan warrior, Moo Duk Kwan warrior, Moo Duk Kwan warrior, ambassador for peace, fights for truth and honor, may war forever cease. Moo Duk Kwan warrior does his young with skill. Precision, power, grace, and speed like motion standing still. Moo Duk Kwan warrior, 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 student first, a driving need for knowledge, a constant thirst. Determination in his eyes and courage in his heart. Never give up, always finish what you start. Moo Duk Kwan warrior, oh, Moo Duk Kwan warrior, Moo Duk Kwan warrior, hey, Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Step aside and block, counter kick high, leaping through the air, fly, warrior, fly. Supak body, mind and spirit aligned with sun-socked knee, line, speed and beauty and perfect harmony. Moo Duk Kwan warrior, Moo Duk Kwan warrior, Moo Duk Kwan warrior, hey, Moo Duk Kwan warrior. You dare run, shall you dare run, shall you dare run, shall you dare run. Kwan warrior. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Ambassador for peace. Fights for truth and honor. May war forever cease. Moo Duk Kwan warrior does it strong with skill. Precision, power, grace, and speed like motion standing still. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. 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 Student first. A driving need for knowledge. A constant thirst. Determination in his eyes, and courage in his heart. Never give up, always finish what you start. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Oh, Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Hey, Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Step aside and block, counter kick high. Leaping through the air, fly, warrior, fly. Super body, mind, and spirit aligned with sun-socked need. Line, speed, and beauty in perfect harmony. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Hey, Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Dare run, shall you dare run, shall you dare run, play your warrior drum. Warrior. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Ambassador for peace. Fights for truth and honor. May war forever cease. Moo Duk Kwan warrior does it strong with skill. Precision, power, grace, and speed like motion standing still. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. 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 Student first. A driving need for knowledge. A constant thirst. Determination in his eyes, and courage in his heart. Never give up, always finish what you start. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Oh, Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Hey, Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Step aside and block, counter kick high. Leaping through the air, fly, warrior, fly. Super body, mind, and spirit aligned with sun-socked need. line speed and beauty in perfect harmony. Moo Duk Kwan warrior, Moo Duk Kwan warrior, Moo Duk Kwan warrior. Hey, Moo Duk Kwan warrior, shall you dare run? Shall you dare run? Shall you dare run?
That was wonderful. Thank you. So most of you probably saw in the chat, but just a shout out to George Dolby Sabernim. The Moo Duk Kwan Warrior music was written by George Dolby, sung by Harold Payne, with George Dolby Sabernim on the drums. Next up, we have the Heritage Member Program that we'll be discussing. Frank Sai Sabernim and Kurt Steinhauer Sabernim are both members of the USA Technical Advisory Committee and the Heritage Member Task Force, and they will both introduce the Heritage Program to us. Kurt Steinhauer Sabernim y Frank Sai Sabernim son miembros del Comité Asesor Técnico de los Estados Unidos y del Grupo de Trabajo de Miembros del Patrimonio, que presentará el programa del patrimonio.
Good evening, afternoon, or morning, depending on what time zone you're in. My name is Frank Tsai, member of the United States Technical Advisory Committee, and have the pleasure to also serve on the board of the United States Subakdo Moo Duk Kwan Foundation. However, I am also grateful for the opportunity to be part of the World Moo Duk Kwan Heritage Task Force, helping reconnect our Moo Duk Kwan brothers and sisters. Sabernim Kurt Steinhauer and I would like to introduce the viewing of the Heritage Program video. Steinhauer Sabernim will first make his introduction, and then I would like to share with you some background on how I got involved before playing the video. Thank you and enjoy.
Hello everyone, my name is Kurt Steinhauer. I'm a United States TAC member and appointed by Kwanjinim to the World Moo Duk Kwan Heritage Task Force. It's my honor tonight to share with you a small glimpse of the program's inception, its successes, and some of the possibilities of ways of it to support the Moo Duk Kwan and strengthen the legacy of the founder, Kwan Ki. We as members of the Heritage Task Force are extremely thankful for Kwanjinim for his guidance and confidence within us to break down the walls and extend the hand of the Moo Duk Kwan to the world. I am honored to work alongside of the members of this committee and thankful for the relationships we have built along the way. I'm truly proud to share the wine with you all.
At this time, I would like to share some events that influenced the formation of the Heritage Program. On October 16th, 2016, I was fortunate to witness Kwanjinim H.C. Huang sharing our art to Taekwondo members at the Moo Duk Kwan headquarters in Seoul. On August 16th, 2017, Master Peter Antonelli Sabernim referred one of his students to my school that moved to the area. I was also fortunate to attend Malaysia's 50th Moo Duk Kwan celebration, where members from the Federation of Malaysian Tang Soo Do were invited. Back in the US, I wanted to thank Master Antonelli for his referral and attended his invitational tournament on November 11th, 2017. Through this event, I met Master Erica Scott Tierney, and through her, I met her father, Master Frederick Scott of AMCOR. A few months later, Kwanjinim H.C. Huang calls Master Scott, and the initial task force meeting in Ashland, Pennsylvania took place, and here we are today. I am so happy that the Moo Duk Kwan has the Heritage Program to connect all of us to our legacy and beyond. And now, it is my pleasure to present the Heritage Program video.
The approach of the 75th anniversary of the founding of the Moo Duk Kwan organization on November 9, 1945, by Grandmaster Wang Gi, has provoked careful reflection on the part of Moo Duk Kwan affiliates, current and past, to consider the span of time where each's unique life story has been impacted by the history, tradition, philosophy, discipline and respect, and technical attributes of the organization, and how it has impacted the betterment of so many individuals. From these reflections has come dialogue, discussion, open communication, and eventually a trusting environment among a dedicated group determined to investigate whether or not a feasible unification of some sort might be achieved for the current Moo Duk Kwan organization, as well as that of generations to come. The time is unique for a number of reasons. Former members and current see value in affiliation, whether through an open learning environment within the emerging Heritage Membership Program community of practice, or from the collective strength in numbers of practicing martial artists that owe their own current position and status due to the historical record of how their lineage is connected to that of the founder of the organization. The World Moo Duk Kwan Heritage Membership Program began in the spring of 2018. Kwan Jong Nim H.C. Wong expressed his desire to pursue the work of unification of his father's organization that he now leads in the form of a deliberate approach to communicating a program and a process whereby disenfranchised members might reconnect in a positive way for the purpose of preserving the future by honoring the past. Disenfranchised due to political pressure, organizational disputes, being geographically isolated, or due to any number of causes that have left the Moo Duk Kwan, after nearly 75 years, relatively fractured when compared to the golden age of its existence prior to 1962. What emerged from this deliberate approach was the formulation of a task force dedicated to writing and implementing a plan to communicate the program intent, describe the shared assumptions of the organizations involved, and to enact a process to educate and then launch a restart of the Moo Duk Kwan on the eve of the 75th anniversary, November 9, 2019. 3 areas of criteria were adopted as necessary guiding principles of the Heritage Membership Program. The first is inclusion. There would be no discrimination of applicants into the program based upon past history. The second, standards of conduct. Everyone eligible is welcomed. However, certain standards of Moo Duk Kwan established conduct would be ascribed to. Lastly, respect. A respectful environment of all adherents to the program would be required. Once the implementation plan was written and mutually agreed upon and approved, a calendar of educational seminars hosted by Moo Duk Kwan alumni and taught by Kwan Jong Nim Wong was created and executed. The first was hosted April 24th and 25th in Cardiff, Wales. The second, June 10th, in Aston, Pennsylvania. The third, August 12th in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The fourth event, a special invitation to a Tong Soo Do tournament in Norwich, Connecticut, where recognition to a pioneer of the art was made by Kwan Jong Nim Wong for one of the long-standing members of this category. This culminated in heritage member participation at the Korean Ko-dae Jae-shim Sa and seminar training in Seoul, Korea, October 18th through the 25th.
We were commissioned in September of 2018, and shortly thereafter began to shape and establish a platform for cooperation and mutual accord between Moo Duk Kwan alumni, their students, and the World Moo Duk Kwan. The preservation of the Moo Duk Kwan founder Wong Ki's teachings and his vision are at the heart of this initiative. Current Tong Soo Do, Taekwondo, and Subak Do practitioners following the teachings of the founder are his legacy. The objective of reestablishing relations now and for future generations is our purpose. The current president of the World Moo Duk Kwan, Hyun-Chul Wong, was in attendance at these events. Master Wong successfully reestablished relations with Moo Duk Kwan alumni who are no longer active in the World Moo Duk Kwan and their students through these tournaments and clinics. 2020 has been a challenging year due to the COVID-19 worldwide pandemic. However, through all this, the dedicated task force has worked on the implementation of the Moo Duk Kwan Heritage Membership Program. This year marks the 75th anniversary of the Moo Duk Kwan. A virtual celebration and training is scheduled for November 6th through the 9th. I want to congratulate the World Moo Duk Kwan on 75 years of excellence. I want to thank all the past and present members of the Moo Duk Kwan for their contribution and service for 75 years to the benefit of the millions of students worldwide. Thank you.
안녕하십니까. My name is Tim McHugh from Chicago, Illinois, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all members of the World Moo Duk Kwan family a very, very happy 75th anniversary. If we think about Moo Duk Kwan, it is probably the most unique of the original Kwans in Korea. In 1945, after the World War II liberation of Korea, several schools opened, including Moo Duk Kwan. However, our Moo Duk Kwan was unique in a number of ways. The trimmed uniform, the implementation of the danbon system, among other things. And I think what also caused our style to be unique is that 3 distinctly different styles evolved from the original Moo Duk Kwan. We have the current Subak-do, we have Taekwondo, as well as Tangsu-do. And although we may do things a little differently, I think that undoubtedly we share the same lineage, the same traditions, and the same heritage. We all share the same lineage. We all come from Hwang Ki, the founder. And I think that's the important thing. So again, with that in mind, I'd like to say on behalf of the Taekwondo Moo Duk Kwan community, as well as to all members of the Moo Duk Kwan family, happy 75th anniversary. May we meet in Korea next year, as well as many, many years and many, many anniversaries to come. Thank you very much. 감사합니다.
Hello, my name is John Trudgill. I live in Wales, which is in the United Kingdom. My Moo Duk Kwan danbon is 26146, and I am currently a task force member. I'd like to congratulate Kwan Janim H.C. Wong and the members of the World Moo Duk Kwan on celebrating 75 years of martial arts excellence. In September 2018, I was invited by Kwan Janim Scott to attend a meeting in Philadelphia, which Kwan Janim H.C. Wong had agreed to attend, with the hope of pulling together the current Moo Duk Kwan and the Moo Duk Kwan alumni. Unfortunately, due at the time to travel restraints, I was able to, with the great help of Master Eric Itinerary, be Skyped straight in to the meeting. Following the meeting, I became a member of the newly formed World Moo Duk Kwan Heritage Task Force with Kwan Janim Frederick Scott, Kwan Janim Stephen Volker, Samanim Stephen Diaz, Samanim Frank Sai, Samanim Kurt Steinhauer, Samanim Eric Itinerary, and Samanim Andrew Leonard. We continue to meet every 2 weeks and have done since that date, and we still continue to do even through the pandemic. Going on then a few months, in April 2019 I had the honour to host Kwan Janim Hwang and members of the World Moo Duk Kwan at the UK Open Championships, which is held in the highly prestigious Uwick Indoor Athletic Centre in Cardiff Centre. This event has been running for probably for about 15 or 20 years now, and it regularly attracts over 1,000 competitors, Tangsu-do, from all over the globe. It's always very, very well supported, and it was exactly the same when Kwan Janim gave his consent to come, which for me was a great, great honour. The next day we held a seminar with just over 200 Tangsudo Moo Duk Kwan Dan members. Once again, from all over the world came, and we spent 3 hours training under Kwanzaa Nim Wong, which was just fantastic. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience for everybody. Then, for me, I had the honour of being invited by Kwanzaa Nim to Korea to do the Kodanja. It was an absolutely wonderful experience and one I will cherish for the rest of my life. It was an opportunity for me to completely and utterly immerse myself in the teachings of the Moo Duk Kwan, physically, emotionally, historically. It was just, for me, it was an outstanding experience and one which I will be eternally grateful. So just now, to wrap up this video, I would like once again to congratulate the Moo Duk Kwan on 75 years of martial excellence, and here's to another 75 years. Please everybody stay safe during this pandemic, and I hope to see everybody really soon. Kamsahamnida.
Over the last few years, we met every 2 weeks. We tore down the walls that had separated us in the past, and we built new relationships. So during that time, we coordinated some events across the country and across the Atlantic Ocean in Europe. But the most important was the relationships. We got to know each other as people, not just someone from a different dojang. That really helped move things along. And while we were doing that, we had to honor our Mudo values to make sure that happened. Honor and discipline. And during those events, we followed up on some of the other ones, are enhancing our technique and learning about traditions and history. So at the end of the day, all that being said, we've come upon 2 years, the 75th anniversary is upon us. Looking forward to the 75th anniversary and what comes ahead. Thank you very much.
Day, we all have more in common than not. And when we come together at events and we think about the things that connect us, specifically the legacy of Grandmaster Hwang Ki and the Moo Duk Kwan, we can move forward in a way that hopefully benefits us all. Whether it's Tangsudo or Subakdo, there's a tremendous amount to be gained in connecting with one another, finding others that are passionate about teaching and training, and looking forward for future generations to share in the legacy of Grandmaster Hwang Ki and the Moo Duk Kwan.
In 2019, Kwanzaa Nim had a vision, the Heritage Program. The Heritage and Alumni Program, we're going to bring back together long lost families and people coming back to take part in what was the vision of the founder, Grandmaster Hwang Ki. In that vision was tradition, history, technique, training. In 2019, I had the opportunity to train in Korea and several other Moo Duk Kwan heritage events. During these events, I had a great opportunity to reunite with family, to connect with other martial artists from all over the world, which then gave me an opportunity to bring back to my school the training and the vision of the founder. Kwanzaa Nim's vision in the Heritage Program, my wife and I support wholeheartedly and entirely. Next, during COVID, we were going to host a Heritage event, which we had to postpone. We are very, very excited that in the spring of 2021, we are preparing to host a Moo Duk Kwan Heritage event so we can support the vision of the future, of the leaders of tomorrow, the school owners of tomorrow, the instructors of tomorrow, our will have the opportunity to grow from these events and these connections. I look forward to seeing everybody in 2021 in Korea at the 75th anniversary, through the virtual training this year, and the many heritage events that we'll have the opportunity to connect at. Thank you.
So I just want to say to everybody that this is the greatest thing, unity and relationships. Anybody could do a kick, anybody could do a punch, but to be a true master is about having good relationships and having an understanding and learning from each other and being strong together. Unity makes strength. And I'm happy to say that I'm honored to be with Kwanjaa Nim at this time and all the other Subakdo and Tangsudo people. And I hope that this goes a long way, and I hope that we all work hard to unify and have no regressions, have no regrets, have no anger at anybody. Let's just do it together and be strong. And only thing I can say is love you all, and let's work hard. Tangsu!
The year 2020 experienced unprecedented global pausing of planned events of every kind due to the coronavirus pandemic. The opportunity for a safe and thoughtful virtual celebration has been supported by the World Moo Duk Kwan Heritage members through demonstrations and sharing in the celebratory training seminars. A special 75th virtual anniversary celebration of the Moo Duk Kwan globally facilitates an eventful celebration of unification under the banner of the Moo Duk Kwan for all those who have contributed. From their unique efforts to the betterment of martial artistry and human relations, through the discipline mutually shared and recognized as Moo Duk Kwan values.
Master McHugh is a member of the Heritage Member Task Force who will introduce the Taekwondo's significant contributors. El Maestro McHugh es miembro del Grupo de Trabajo de Miembros del Patrimonio, quien presentará a los contribuyentes destacados de Taekwondo.
Annyeonghaseyo. First of all, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all Moo Duk Kwan members, regardless of whether they're Subakdo, Taekwondo, or Tangsudo, in celebrating this wonderful, once-in-a-lifetime event. On behalf of the Taekwondo Moo Duk Kwan, I would like to make an introduction of the following video. In the late 1950s, Moo Duk Kwan entered into what would be called the Golden Era. However, by the early 1960s, there would be political changes that had occurred in South Korea that would affect Moo Duk Kwan forever. The newly formed military government mandated that the various Kwans unify under one single organization. Our founder, Hwang-gi Kwanjang Nim, was initially very involved in this movement, however decided ultimately to withdraw after the government began regulating that all those teaching martial arts publicly, especially in schools, universities, police, and military, hold Taekwondo licenses. Unfortunately, this caused a split within the Moo Duk Kwan. However, even those who were compelled to join the Taekwondo organization insisted on keeping Moo Duk Kwan as part of their identity. Their respect and love for the founder, Hwang-gi, as well as his vision, stayed with them throughout their careers. And so, even though today, as Kukiwan has promoted nearly 9 million Dan members, undoubtedly a large percentage of those share a Moo Duk Kwan lineage. Following are some of the early masters who contributed and continued within the Moo Duk Kwan legacy through Taekwondo. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Master Volker is another member of the Heritage Member Task Force, who will introduce the Tang Soo significant contributors. El Maestro Volker es otro miembro del grupo de trabajo de miembros del patrimonio que presentará a los contribuyentes destacados de Tang Soo.
Hello, my name is Steve Volker. It is my honor to introduce the next video presentation. We are celebrating 75 years of the Moo Duk Kwan, and in that time there have been many who have played a role in the growth of the Moo Duk Kwan, both here in the United States and around the world. The following individuals are of the Moo Duk Kwan and the legacy of the founder, Wang Ki. These Tang Soo instructors are just some of the many who have paved the way. Please join me in recognizing and acknowledging the contribution of these individuals to the expansion and the preservation of the legacy of Tang Soo Moo Duk Kwan. Thank you.
Anderson Salbonim is the Vice Chairperson of the Australian Federal Committee and the Zone 1 representative on the Youth Leader Senior Advisory Team. She will introduce the Zone 1 country video of Korea. Anderson Salbonim es la vicepresidente del Comité Federal Australiano y la representante de la Zona 1 en el equipo asesor senior de jóvenes líderes. Ella presentará el video del país de Corea de la Zona 1.
My name is Lauren Anderson and I'm from Australia. It is my absolute pleasure to be able to introduce our next video for the 75th anniversary, which showcases South Korea. This video will take us back through a walk in time that links us to our heritage and to the heart of where everything has originated. We hope that you enjoy this video. Happy 75th anniversary to everyone around the world.
수박도의 기원은 1600년 전 고구려로 거슬러 올라간다. 수박이 이미 왕성하였음을 당시의 안악제의 삼호고분의 벽화를 통해 알 수 있다. 또한 고려사 고기에 이 의민이 수박에 능한 장수였다는 사실도 기록되어 있다. 이처럼 수박은 선조들 사이에서 오랜 세월 전승되어 전해내려온 우리의 전통무예이다. 초창기 수박도 무덕관은 화수도를 거쳐 당수도라는 이름으로 출발했다. 무덕관 창시자인 고 황기 관장은 당시 운수부 창고에서 간판도 없이 단 6명의 관원으로 시작하여 당시 시범을 통해 우리 고유 무술이라고 대중에게 알려져 서서히 그 수가 늘어나게 된다. 수박이란 전통무예가 우리 민족의 기억에서 잊혀져 있었다. 1950년대 무예 도고 통지와 고 황기 관장의 만남으로 수박도는 다시 세상의 모습을 드러나게 된다. 고 황기 관장은 나현성 서울대 교수와 함께 무예 도고 통지를 바탕으로 수박도를 재현해 1960년 대한수박도회를 설립하게 된다. 그는 우리 민족 고유의 육루현과 집단 금형의 무술을 재현, 수박도 대감을 편찬하였다. 계속적인 성장을 하던 수박도는 5.18 이후 군사정권이 하나의 국기를 만든다는 명분으로 강압적으로 행한 무도 통폐합 문제에 휩쓸리게 된다. 그 후로 수박도 무덕관은 탄압과 쇠퇴의 길을 걷게 된다. 무덕관을 소멸하려는 의도에 실패한 당시 정부는 문교부 장관을 통해 대한수박도회를 불법적 단체로 몰아 해산지령문을 보낸다. 이에 수박도 무덕관은 고등법원과 대법원에 걸쳐 소송을 제기하여 승소 판결을 받게 된다. 하지만 그 후에도 정부의 탄압은 계속되었다. 여러 각도로 억압과 협박을 받던 고 황기 관장은 수박도의 새로운 살 길을 위해 미국으로 건너간다. 하지만 미국 내 활동도 정부의 탄압에 자유롭진 않았다. 많은 시행착오 끝에 미국 내 사범들과 현지인들의 도움을 받아 서서히 성장의 기틀을 마련하게 된다. 전통 무예의 수박도, 우리에겐 생소하지만 이미 세계적으로 특히 미국에서 그 이름이 널리 알려져 있다. 60년도부터 알려지기 시작한 수박도는 수적으로는 물론 질적으로도 이제 종주국의 우세를 점칠 수 없을 정도이다. 잊혀졌던 우리의 전통무예 스박도, 무예에 대한 열정, 종주국으로서의 자존심. 오늘 이 땅에 스박도가 다시 태어나는 모습을 꿈꿔본다.
무도관 창립 50주년 기념 행사를 시작하겠습니다.
여러분과 여기 모든 있는 여러분과
이분들의 시범, 이 모든 동작이 대공의 동작 하나하나를
무도관을 창설한 지 70년이 되는 해입니다.
11호 M 태국관 마음이 힘들었습니다. 그때서부터 화용유 단번 넘버 3 우리의 모습은
Craig Hayes-Sawanim is the chairman of the USA Technical Advisory Committee and country designee. Because of his key role in the recent introduction of the Shipdongkum Hyung within the Moo Duk Kwan, he will introduce the Shipdongkum presentation. Hayes-Sawanim es el presidente del Comité Asesor Técnico de los Estados Unidos y designado del país, debido a su papel clave en la reciente presentación del Shipdongkum Hyung dentro del Moo Duk Kwan, mostrará la presentación del Shipdongkum.
Shipdongkum Hyung were first introduced to the public in 2018. To honor a new era of training for the membership, the United States Technical Advisory Committee and TAC assistants each filmed one of the 10 Hyung in their natural surroundings in California, Utah, Oregon, Colorado, Texas, Connecticut, New York, Florida, and Michigan. Sean Ulashin Kilbom-Nim edited the video to provide a glimpse into the history of the Hyung series and its performance. We hope you enjoy the demonstration. Shipdongkum Hyung. Shipdongkum comes from the Kwanbuk section of the Myodobo Tongji. The section of the Myodobo Tongji where Shipdongkum and Yungno Hyung are described was published by the founder in 1991 in the book Subak-do. It is not known who wrote this section of the Myodobo Tongji or who created the Shipdongkum, nor is it known the exact timing of Shipdongkum creation. Movements of the Shipdongkum are based on the Yungno Hyung, therefore they are very similar to practitioners. Depending on the time period and where Shipdongkum were practiced, they were performed either as 10 exercises or 12. As translated by the founder, 10 exercises were presented. In 2012, Craig Hayes-Sawanim started a personal project to translate Shipdongkum. With the help of one of his co-workers, Ellison Kim, the history and techniques were translated as published by the founder. Kwanjanim H.C. Wong guided the translation and worked with Hayes-Sawanim on demonstration over a period of 5 years. The first public instruction of Shipdongkum was conducted by Kwanjanim H.C. Wong at the 2018 U.S. National Festival in Houston, Texas, in conjunction with a World Moo Duk Kwan Symposium where Shipdongkum 1, 2, and 3 were instructed. Since then, Shipdongkum have been introduced around the world, with all 10 Hyung being introduced by early 2020. The 8-year process was the culmination of an immense amount of direction and support from Kwanjanim H.C. Wong and bring a new era of training to the membership.
Molly Sawanim is a member of the Euro Technical Advisory Committee and the French Technical Advisory Committee member. She will introduce the Zone 3 demonstration by Greece. Molly Sawanim es miembro del Comité Asesor Técnico Europeo y del Comité Asesor Técnico Francés. Ella presentará la demostración de Grecia de la Zona 3.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We are very happy to introduce you the next video. This is a video of Zone 3, Europe and Middle East, and this is the Greece demonstration. Kwanjanim H.C. Wang, when he left Korea, spent 1 year in 1973 supporting the growth of Moo Duk Kwan in Athens. Greece has always had a tremendous sense of the show and entertainment in demos. The one of today is mainly performed by a youth leaders team trained by Statistaplos Sabomnim in Glyfada, suburb of Athens. We hope you'll enjoy it. Subak.
Blota Sabernim is a member of the Argentina Technical Advisory Committee who will introduce the Zone 4 demonstration by Argentina. Blota Sabernim es miembro del Comité Asesor Técnico de Argentina, que presentará la demostración de Argentina de la Zona 4.
Annyeonghaseyo. Mi nombre es Francisco Rafael Blota. Soy séptimo dan de Argentina, de la zona 4. El Moo Duk Kwan llegó a la Argentina en 1974 y desde ese momento se encendió la llama y permanece encendida desde hace 46 años. Esos primeros alumnos hoy son grandes maestros que protegen la historia y la tradición y sobre todo la lealtad al fundador Wang He y su legado. Conoceremos los orígenes y el presente de la Argentina Moo Duk Kwan. Su designado, Francisco Bernardo Blota, el TAC, el presidente de la Asociación Argentina y todas las regiones que lo componen. Argentina Moo Duk Kwan dio origen a varios países en Moo Duk Kwan, entre ellos Italia, España, Chile, Uruguay. Luego apreciaremos la técnica a través de guiones y aplicaciones de distintos estudiantes de distintas regiones del país. Por favor, disfruten nuestro homenaje al Moo Duk Kwan. 감사합니다.
Kenyon Salvanim is an appointed member of the World Technical Advisory Committee of World Moo Duk Kwan, assigned to Zone 2. He will introduce the United States country video. Kenyon Salvanim es un miembro designado del Comité Asesor Técnico Mundial del World Moo Duk Kwan, asignado a la Zona 2. Él presentará el video de los Estados Unidos.
Greetings, and on behalf of the U.S. Subakdo Moo Duk Kwan Federation, we would like to present our country video of Moo Duk Kwan techniques and demonstrations throughout the years. I would like to give special thanks to Shano Lashin, as well as past and present U.S. TAC members that have supported our organization. Enjoy the video. Kamsahamnida and Subak!
고립자세, 아침마자세를 할 때 있어서 이 손이 점점 뒷다리 나온 사람도 있고 또는 이쪽 다리 나온 사람은 그런 약간 그런 게 있는데 심하지 않은데 근데 이번 손을 가서 난 직선, 일직선 선 여기 하늘이 딱 있어야 되겠습니다. 이것이 가장 중요한데 그걸 꼭 시작을 합니다. 또 왜 그러냐면 여러분들 고단자이기 때문에.
I'm gonna make a brief because when the jungle jazz, everyone does very good performance in the front portion, but what you can see, you can feel it. But back leg, what you don't see much is kind of losing it. So your concentration is supposed not on your front leg, supporting your back leg, is supporting. So they got feeling of the completion. Feeling of completion. Because if there's no completion, there's no good beginning line.
Vigoria Salbernim is the chairperson of the Senior Advisory Committee of the Youth Leader Program. He will introduce the Youth Leader demonstration. Vigoria Salbernim es el coordinador general del Comité Asesor Senior del Programa de Jóvenes Líderes. Presentará la demostración de los jóvenes líderes.
안녕하십니까. On behalf of the youth leaders, I want to thank you to all Moo Duk Kwan members who support this program. First of all, thank you Kwan Janim for your constant support and guidance. The World Moo Duk Kwan tagged for motivate the youth leader to develop their full potential. This year, the member of Senior Advisor Team of Youth Leader did a great job connecting hundreds of members from different countries. It's my wish to express my gratitude to them for their generous work. I also want to thank you to the youth leaders for their participation in the program. They are the protagonists of this task. There are many people who have supported the youth leaders and these years, and I don't want to forget anyone. Glenn Sabonim, Kenyon Sabonim, and Bartolacci Sabonim on the earliest days of the program. Molet Sabonim and Korean Subakdo Moo Duk Kwan Federation for their active participation and organization of the Youth Leader Symposium. To all designees to different countries to prepare and motivate the youth leader to be part of the program. Video editors, technical assistants, and all Moo Duk Kwan members who support and help us to build the future of the Moo Duk Kwan. 감사합니다.
That was an amazing presentation from our youth leaders from around the world. And now I am pleased to introduce our presentation that honors founder Huang Qi. During this video, we will follow his journey of Mudo discovery that resulted in the Moo Duk Kwan system of martial arts known today as Subak-do. A special thanks to Julianne Cook for countless hours of video editing and creative design. To Kwanjang Nim H.C. Huang, we thank you and your father for your lifelong dedication that gave each of us the opportunity to enjoy the benefits of following the Mudo path. Jinshimuro kamsa드립니다, Kwanjang-nim. Y ahora me complace anunciar nuestra presentación que honra al fundador Huang Qi. Durante este video, seguiremos su viaje de descubrimiento de Mudo, que resultó en el sistema de artes marciales Moo Duk Kwan, conocido hoy como Subak-do. Un agradecimiento especial a Julianne Cook por incontables horas y edición de video y diseño creativo. A Kwanjang Nim H.C. Huang, le agradecemos a usted y a su padre por la dedicación de toda la vida que nos dio a cada uno de nosotros la oportunidad de disfrutar de los beneficios de seguir el camino del Mudo. 진심으로 감사드립니다, 관장님.
여기서 이 신공법과 내공법과 외공법을 수련하는 데 있어서 그 중요한 요령과 방법은 당소를 통하여 실시하고 있습니다. 그러나 아직 여러 가지 사정으로 해서 완전하지는 못합니다. 그래서 완전을 기하기 위해서 항상 노력하고 또 앞으로도 노력할 것입니다. 강수도에서 가장 우리 수련하는 데서 중요한 것은 기초법과 원형입니다.
Founder Huang Qi stands apart as a founder of a world-renowned martial art. Primarily self-taught, his martial arts system, taught in the Moo Duk Kwan, was influenced by his training history. After mastering the Korean indigenous style of Taegyeon, he began studying a blend of hard and soft styles, 외가류 and 내가류, 탄퇴, 소림장관, and Okinawan Tangsudo, influenced the 외가 or hard style aspect of our martial art. Taegukwan influenced the 내가 aspect, including the literary masterpiece, Song of 13세. Later in life, the founder discovers the 무예도 보통지, the oldest Korean martial art manuscript. With the foundation of his Mudo experiences, he translates the manuscript and creates the 칠성, 융로, and 십담금, 형 series. He also brings back to life the 권법형, known today as 화선형. The founder was a pioneer ahead of his time in bringing together what seemed to be opposing methods and philosophies to the martial arts. In the process, he created something truly amazing, a new style, 중간류, or the middleway style, creating a martial art focused on balance and neutrality. 12-rod 탄퇴, or 탄퇴 11호, in Korean, is a set of basic 장관, long fist combinations with a unique emphasis on kicks, commonly translated as spring legs, This hyung came from the Hui Muslim community in China. Moo Duk Kwan, more commonly known by its Chinese name, Tai Chi Chuan, has been a masterpiece of moving Negung for over 1,000 years. Taeguk refers to the Yang concept of the balance of opposing force. The many ancient renditions of the hyung were codified into 3 distinct styles by the Yang, Chen, and Wu families over a century ago. The hyung follows the teachings of the 13세 by integrating movement and breath as a rhythmic exercise. This is a portion of the Yang style short form that the founder learned. Sorim Jangwan is a long fist form that was created by the monks of Sorim, Shaolin. In the early days of Moo Duk Kwan, this was a Chiltan requirement. The founder's first encounter with Okinawan Tangsudo was through the Japanese books that he found at the library. The Pyongan and Jion are examples of Okinawan Tangsudo hyung that influenced the Moo Duk Kwan system. The year 1957 was the most significant year of founder Hwanggi's martial arts career, as he translated and interpreted the Muyedo Bokdongji. This historical document is the most important and valuable record of Korean martial techniques. Published 300 years ago, it is the oldest reference on the Korean martial art, known as Subak. Ever since, the founder envisioned a future in which the Moo Duk Kwan was the traditional Korean martial art organization and Subak-do was the truly traditional Korean martial art. The Yungno and Shipdam Gumhyang were inspired by the writings of the Muyedo Botongji, which state, among the training methods are 35 hand techniques and 18 footwork techniques. All of these are combined in the Yungno, or 6 rods, and Shipdamgum, or 10-section tapestry. The Yungno cultivates the bones to make them tight. The Shipdamgum helps you to relax after you are already strong. Founder Hwang-gi used his Mudo foundation to interpret the Yungno and Shipdamgum into a series of hyung, which is enjoyed by Moo Duk Kwan practitioners worldwide. The Chilsong-hyung are the prime picture of the art of Subakdo Moo Duk Kwan. Created beginning in 1952 by Hwang-gi, Chilsong-hyung are the hallmark of the art of Subakdo. They embody the knowledge Hwang-gi acquired from decades of training and study, and demonstrate the fusion of Wega and Nega styles into his Chungan-ryu or middleweight style. The Kwanpop section of the Muyedo Botongji includes a documented hyung with the pictures and text. The founder's interpretation of the hyung is what we know today as Hwasan hyung, which is now enjoyed as the pinnacle hyung in the Moo Duk Kwan curriculum.
Thank you, Kwan Jung Nam, for giving us all this art that we practice today. We appreciate you and we honor you this night. I'm now pleased to introduce Steve Diaz Sabomnim, former member of the USA Technical Advisory Committee and appointed by Kwan Jung Nam to lead the project delivery team for this amazing celebration. It is through his personal efforts and leadership that we have been able to come together as one Moo Duk Kwan during this historic event. Diaz Sabomnim will introduce our concluding video that pays tribute to Hwang Hyun-chul Kwan Jung Nam. Ahora me complace presentar a Steve Diaz Sabomnim, ex miembro del Comité Asesor Técnico los Estados Unidos y designado por Kwan Jang-nim para dirigir el equipo de ejecución del proyecto para esta increíble celebración. Es a través de sus esfuerzos personales y liderazgo que hemos podido unirnos como One Moo Duk Kwan durante este evento histórico. Dia Sabonim presentará nuestro video final que rinde homenaje a Juan Hyunchul Kwan Jang-nim.
World Moo Duk Kwan members, heritage members, alumni, future members, ladies and gentlemen. I've been given the distinct honor of introducing the very last video product of this virtual 75th anniversary celebration of the Moo Duk Kwan. As he's often said to us, a picture is very powerful, much more powerful than words. Kwan Jang-nim, may this small tribute to you illustrate in pictures our respect, our appreciation, our devotion, and our love for you. We thank you. Happy 75th, sir. 감사합니다.
And now we'll turn the time back over for Chung Sabonim to conclude for a few more presentations before we conclude the celebration.
Can you hear me though?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, before we conclude, I guess this is the conclusion of the 75th virtual Moo Duk Kwan anniversary celebration. I hope that all of you are refilled and saturated your heart with the Moo Duk Kwan pride. It was my pleasure to open and close, and I'd like to ask all of you to applaud the PDT, the project delivery team. Thank you very much, and their success. And let's ask Sagulik Sabonim to have closing ceremony, and after that we'll have some little more extra. We have a little more celebration to do. So I'd like to introduce Sagulik Sabonim.
Cyberlick Sabrinian, feel free to say a few words if you would like, and then we'll turn the time over to Kwan Jung Nim for his closing remarks.
Thank you. A few thoughts that came today. During the past 4 days, we've celebrated the Moo Duk Kwan and the martial arts of Tong Siron Spakto, founded by Kwan Jung Nim Fungi. We've learned the history describing these events and the founder's dedication to his beliefs, which enabled him to prevail when encountering many negative situations put in his path. This is our foundation. At this time, it's very important that we recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of Kwan Jung Nim H.C. Huang, who has led the world Moo Duk Kwan during the past 2 decades and who will lead it into the future. In doing this, it's important to know him not only as an excellent leader, but as a practitioner with exceptional martial arts skill and knowledge, an instructor and teacher with humility and a caring attitude, and a person who continuously demonstrates the highest level of integrity. He is the ultimate model of the authentic person, a true Muduan. His life's mission has been and is furthering the success of the world Moo Duk Kwan and all he does, serving all of us and those who will follow in the future. As a representative of all Moo Duk Kwan members, I say a sincere Kamsahamnida Kwan Jung Nim.
And John Sabanim would like to invite Kwan Jung Nim for some closing remarks.
Okay. It's a pleasure to introduce Hwang Hyun-chul Kwan Jung Nim. Kwan Jung Nim. 네, 관장님 말씀하십시오.
Thank you. Now I'm unmuted. I've been watching all the video, and the last 2 presentation about the video and the Cyberlick Sabanim's the remark. It wasn't planned it, but it was kind of very surprise, the bonus for me. I really appreciate, your word and the present through the video. Thank you very much. I had really this virtual celebration touched more than I really think. It's really overwhelming. I don't know. I can express through my word. It's really a touching experience. So I gain a lot of comfort, energy, and from this. So whenever I feel receiving those comfort, energy through this event, I thought about all of you. This should be good to all of you to share with it. It's such a difficult time, you know. This is a perfect gift for us, you know, this 75th virtual celebration. So, you know, the best of all, the best part of this celebration is there seems to be, before we start and after we finish, it's kind of little time, everybody look at each other, say hello, and then it just doesn't want to leave. I think that's the best part of it. So I'm going to finish. I will stop my comment now and ending ceremony, so I'll give you more plenty of time to hello each other. I think that's a real celebration and a good way to ending. Thank you very, very much, everyone. 감사합니다.
관장님, 저기 그 케이크 준비하셨어요?
이거 우리
네, 그거 어나운스로 하겠습니다. 예, 예.
네.
사부님, you want to close?
At this point, please, everyone, please stand for the closing ceremonies.
Period. 국회의 매래. 바로 문요. 바로 period. 관장님께 흔히
감사합니다. 장사범?
네네.
얘기할 거예요.
Okay, thank you. Now, thank you very much to all the participants. And water week, 4 days. It's wonderful. And again, thank you again. Hope this event filled up the good spirit and with the saturated with the Moo Duk Kwan pride again. Thank you. And we'll follow with the Kwan Jang's birthday, 75th Moo Duk Kwan birthday, and the founder's birthday cake and song. And after that, we'll have a social time. Thank you. And muchas gracias. Aparisto. Merci beaucoup. 대단히 감사합니다. 관장님 케이크.
네. 오케이, 어떻게 저 해피 버스데이 한번 하는 거야?
Happy birthday. Either you say the founder or Moo Duk Kwan. So this is the birth of Moo Duk Kwan birthday. So the founder's birthday. So either way, I'll be fine. Are you ready?
Yes, 1 second, sir. Kwanjin, I can't see your video, sir. I saw it for a second, then it went away.
No, I see a cake. I see the cake.
Oh, you can see the cake? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And it's just me.
자, 이제 노래 시작할까?
네. Okay, are you ready?
생일 축.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Moo Duk Kwan founders.
Moo Duk Kwan and
Happy birthday
관장님.
감사합니다. I wish
Happy birthday.
everyone
Happy birthday. Okay, 몰래 사범님, is karaoke ready?
축하해요, 수박.
감사합니다. 감사합니다.
수고하셨습니다.
감사합니다. 수박.
무도관, stay chill. Stay chill. Safe. Stay safe.
만약에 길을 가는 겁니다.
Hello,
사모님.
How are you?
Happy birthday, Abdu.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
everybody.
Happy birthday, Kwanjanim. Happy birthday, Moo Duk Kwan.
Happy birthday,
Kwanjanim.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Birthday, Moo Duk Kwan. Birthday, Kwanjanim. Happy birthday.
cumpleaños, Jose Samo님. Jose
Happy birthday, Chang Ho Cha.
Sing it.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kwanjanim. Happy birthday, Moo Duk Kwan.
Happy birthday, Guzman Sabanim.
Kwanjanim.
Yes. How are you?
Keith Sabanim. Good.
What's up?
I'm good, sir.
Good. Very good.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Jado. Tony.
I went there.
Mexico.
It's gotta be
Happy
switching.
birthday, Patanto Sabanim.
Is that Keith Southern?
Covering.
Birthday, Subak.
This is,
Happy birthday. Thank you.
47, 225.
Subak, Mr. Mello.
Hello.
Happy birthday.
How are you?
Happy birthday, everyone. You. Birthday, Sabanim. In Puerto Rico.
Happy birthday.
Hey everyone, I just muted you just for a second, okay? Just so you can hear a quick announcement. I want to try to organize a group picture, okay? So everyone please share your video, and then you're gonna just hold your fist up like this and pretend you're saying Subak in the middle, but just pause and say Subak with your mouth just held open while I go to each screen and capture a group shot, all right? Everyone share your picture and hold your right hand up, and I'm gonna start capturing the shots. Don't forget to open the mouth to Subak or Tangsu or Taekwondo, whatever it is. Ready? And or just say Moo Duk Kwan. Okay, that's page one. Next page. Okay, again, ready? 1, 2, 3. Moo Duk Kwan. Okay, next page. We got 5 pages to go through, right? So 1 more or 3 more. Ready? And Moo Duk Kwan. Okay, page 4. Here we go. Okay, ready? And Moo Duk Kwan. Okay, oh, page 5. A lot of you still have your videos turned off. So we'll try it again later, but I'm gonna unmute everyone right now. And you can say your happy birthdays. All right, 1 second. Let me get back. Participants. Okay, you can unmute now.
Okay. All right, Subak from Florida.
Subak.
Everyone.
Subak.
Illinois.
Back from Illinois. Back from Alpine, Texas.
Feliz cumpleaños, Moo Duk Kwan.
Los cumpleaños.
205, 204. Everybody's waving.
Happy birthday, Oklahoma.
Happy birthday, everyone. Subak.
Subak. Happy birthday, Ty Toponym. Good to see you. From Maryland.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Subak.
Happy birthday, everyone. Subak.
Everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Both of them.
Subak.
One more Argentina.
Subak.
Bye.
Saludos desde Chile.
William John Sabanim. Russell Colston here.
Subak.
안녕하세요. Feliz 75 Subak.
Atrás, Miguel Ángel.
Look good in blue. Selena Toponym. Subak. My brother.
Subak.
Hi, boy.
Toponym on the West Coast. Subak.
Hi, greetings from Cordoba, Argentina. Thank you very much.
Everybody, Subak.
Anniversary.
Buenos Aires,
Argentina.
코스타리카.
한국말하는 사람 누구야?
Hi.
Seminar.
From Mexico.
Mexico. He was a world champion for 6 years.
How come I don't see anybody from down under? Down under, people show up.
Didn't hear what he said.
Anybody from Australia?
There you go. New generation. Come on.
Hi, Gibbon.
New Mr.
Goodbye, everyone.
Janim, I'm gonna meet someone who says hello.
Cordoba, Argentina.
Good to see all of you.
Subak. Subak.
Subak.
¿Dónde está Chile? Ahí está Chile. Chile.
Córdoba.
Ya, Kiraguile.
There you are, Toponym in Germany. Toponym Schultz.
A big, huge sir from Chile.
Chile.
There you are. So, Toponym like the mustache.
Damon Kenyon.
¿Dónde están mis hermanos y hermanas de Argentina?
Aquí. Saludos a
Here.
Argentina, me hace falta la carne.
Argentina.
El vino.
Hello, Angela.
Viva Costa Rica, Subac.
¿Dónde está Puerto Rico? And Salinas Sabalim, Subac.
¿Dónde están mis hermanos de Puerto Rico? Me faltan pasteles.
Hello. You look very good.
감사합니다. feliz cumpleaños de México.
¡Feliz cumpleaños desde México, Kwan Janim!
Good to see you, Sabanim Steinauer.
Happy birthday!
Good job.
Thank you, Kwan Janim.
Anya.
Hello, Sabanim Corrales.
Anya. Sabanim Banya. Subac. Switzerland. Hey.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Those everyone
from Switzerland.
to have a shot. Those who are of age. Okay, I propose to have a shot for those who are of age. So I'll wait for whoever wants to take a toast to Kwan Janim and to the Moo Duk Kwan. Okay. Shot.
Toast.
Aki.
Cheers. Cheers with milk.
Cheers.
Compay.
Cheers.
Hello. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's good. Scoring.
Cheers. Thank you so much, Kwan Janim, for all the years.
Salute.
How are you doing? I'm trying to answer an email from
Hola, Sabanim.
Cyberlink.
Hola.
Hello,
Colorado.
Sabanim.
Sabanim Potato.
Bye, nice game.
Is it cold?
They're never going to let you go.
No,
Steinauer, Sabanim. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Sabanim Guzman.
Yeah. Hey, Sabanim Guzman.
Yeah. Yes. Sabanim Pira.
Kwan Janim, they're never going to let you go to sleep, sir.
Listen, probably I have to excuse, so that, we all can be leaving. We stay here a long time. The members from Australia and Korea, you are pretty early there, right? Just, what time is it? What time do you have in Korea? 몇 시야, 이사분?
11:30, sir. 40분입니다, 10시.
지금 몇 시야?
그래도 괜찮습니다. 아침 8시부터.
반장님,
누구야?
보고 싶어요. 재욱이.
이재욱이 같은데.
안녕하세요, 반장님. 사모님도 안녕하세요.
잘 있어. 내가 아까 얼굴 봤다고.
네.
고마워.
네.
Very good to see everyone.
Joke Lee talking.
Hello, Kwan Janim.
I see everyone. Yeah. Actually, I see not only today, yesterday, I signed in with a different name. And then I see everybody.
But we all know who you are, sir.
And Diego Olguin. Diego, Chile.
Diego.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hola, Diego. Hola, Diego.
Muy bien. Hola, Sabanim, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, amigo. Te esperamos, ¿eh? Vení cuando quieras.
Sí, vi a su señor haciendo guión. Muy bueno.
Sabanim, my son.
Regards, everyone.
Good night.
Hello.
Bye.
Hi, good to see you.
Carlos,
Here's your
Chris.
Where is Diego Salinas Sabonim?
In page 2.
Where is Diego?
Necesito muy buen trabajo, Francisco.
Hola, Diego Sabanim, ¿cómo estás?
Diego Sabanim. Hola.
Hola. Hola, hola.
Hello, Kwanjanim. Hranya Pala from Greece. I hope you're all fine. And send our best regards from our family to G. We miss all of you.
We don't.
Oh, great. Thank you very much.
Hello, Kwanjanim.
Oops. Why are you here? Where you been? Hello, Kenyan Sabunim. Thank you for that wonderful, wonderful instruction the other day.
kenyan 사모님 안녕. 코랄리스 사모님 굿잡.
감사합니다.
Vamos a lavar las manos. Espérate, espérame. Yo te ayudo. Espérate.
Okay.
Hello from Australia, everybody.
Hello, Australia.
Down under.
Great to hear from you.
Yes, sir. Nice to see you.
Oh, it's Travis Quinn. Hello,
Thank you very much for helping Kwanjanim with everything.
Firestone our Savanim.
Todos juntos, que viva Kwanjanim.
Que viva.
Viva. Hasta luego, everybody. Hasta la vista.
Hello, Sabanim Green.
안녕.
Hey, how's it going?
Queen Sabanim. Hello, how you doing?
네.
Hello, Kwanjanim. My name is Tiziano Blota Ovejero.
From Argentina?
Sí. Argentina.
Yes, Kwanjanim is my son.
Oh, okay. If I see this name Pelota, that's Argentina.
안녕하세요, Kwanjanim.
And the other.
Vamos, Javier.
Samira. 여기서 비행기 탑니다.
Hi, the family.
Good night, Sabanyam.
Now is flying. Camilo. Flying.
Yes, sir.
Oh, flying.
Good night.
Now is walking.
Thank you, Sabonim Fran.
저 추종차.
Thank you.
I really want to thank
Right job.
So that we went so fast and we didn't talk, so you couldn't see me.
Good night, Kwanjanim. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it and very glad to see you. This is the best part. You know, we
That's right, Kwanjanim.
선장님 수고 많이 하셨고 안녕히 주무세요.
나는 이제 뭐 나보다 더. In the Europe, the Lawrence Soleil, Europe must be very late now, right?
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Huh?
Near 3 o'clock.
Sir, it's a 2:45 here in Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
The
Vanya, you must be very late.
Yes, sir. It's 2:45 here in Switzerland.
Same in Belgium.
Hello to everyone.
Very early morning.
Hello, Vanya Savoni.
Hello, Laurent Savonim.
Hi, Vanya.
Hola, hermanito.
Dieguito.
I'm having a hard time hitting the leave button.
Good to see you.
Hi there, Kenyan Sabanim.
Did you try the cake, Sabonim?
Diego Sabon, aren't you time for sleep? He's the
Not
man.
yet, Kwanjanim.
He texts me
Sleeps.
4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. He doesn't sleep.
Yes, sir.
예, 선녀의 싸움은 굿잡.
감사합니다, 리사부님.
Good night, deep sleep.
Good night, sir.
Nice, sir. Subak.
감사합니다, 리사부님.
Please share the cake with us.
Saludos a todos. Igualmente, desde Alpine, Texas.
You get for you the time to go to sleep now, right?
That's right.
Now, training time.
It is always a training time for you, Salinas Sabonim.
I
miss you. Diego Sabonim.
I don't say Salinas.
Salinas Sabonim.
Yes, sir.
Greek family is ready for training if you want.
Yes, you are ready.
Diego
Of
Salinas.
course, sir.
Diego Salinas.
Sí, Sabonim.
Diego, feliz cumpleaños, Diego Salinas, feliz cumpleaños.
¡Feliz cumpleaños!
Feliz cumpleaños, Diego.
¡Feliz cumpleaños!
Es en octubre.
El mes pasado.
Hello, Angelo. Nice to see you.
Hello, sir. Nice to see you too.
Nice to see you.
Hello, Angelos.
Not the pro.
Hello, sir.
What time is in Europe?
Salinas Sabonim, we cannot see your
It's
picture.
4:34 here in Greece.
4 o'clock in the morning?
Hello,
Yes,
John.
sir.
Good to see you.
2:45.
Or in Greece.
Kalimera, right? Is it Kalimera?
Very good to see everyone.
Yes, sir. It's Kalimera.
Kalimera, Greeks.
Hello, Gario Sabon.
Yasu.
Can you bring it home?
Yasu.
Yasu Sabonim.
Yasu.
Barbosa from Costa Rica. Good to
Amar vodka.
see
Hello,
you.
Janine. Good evening.
Katarina.
Good evening.
Hello, Janine. Subak.
I saw
Katarina.
Good evening, Konya.
Who's Sabonim over here, but she disappeared again.
Hey,
Karina.
Nino, Sebastian. Good to see you.
See you, Janine.
We have to stay to
Remember the last time at the
Karina.
airport.
Do you hear me?
Giselle, me, and Anthony Kyung, you look very good on the
Thank you, sir.
training, you know. So it was very nice.
감사합니다, sir.
Twins.
Salir.
Well, everybody, I need to say good night. Time for my medicine. It's been a wonderful experience. Fuerte abrazos a todos mis amigos latinos y un fuerte abrazo a mi Kwajanem. Thank you.
And everybody,
Happy
go.
birthday.
Gracias.
Happy anniversary.
Buenas noches, Sabonim.
Good night.
Good night.
Buenas noches. Good night.
Thank
you. Bye-bye.
Sebastian.
Stay safe. Wear a mask.
Igualmente. Stay safe.
Bye.
Stay safe.
From Chile.
Subak.
Tubak.
Subak.
Subak.
Good to see everybody.
You too, sir. Hello, Zoning.
Thank you.
Hello.
Good. I have a Zoom class with my kids going on right now. So I'm watching you guys and teaching Zoom.
Nice.
It's almost 6 o'clock, so 10 to 6. So I have a kid Zoom class next. I have my adult class.
Leave the class, join us.
Guzman.
Good.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, some of them. Nice to see you, sir.
Nice to see you.
Oh,
See you too.
yes, sir. Oh. What a great weekend.
Yeah.
Corale Sabom and Chai Sabom. That's nice. Thank you for all the technology. And you both of you now becomes like a more professional.
I think you have to.
And also I don't know Ulashin Kyobom is here. You know, he just very quietly.
Easier.
So
Just taking it all in, sir.
so many. Oh, he's still there. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you, Lashing Gyobo.
Thank you, sir.
Applause, everybody, for watching Kilbom.
Oh, man. A wonderful weekend.
Good job.
Thank you, sir.
My brother, right there.
Look, we're twins now, look.
Yeah.
해 인사해 마 봤을 때 그때 인사해.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Oh, Wiley Sabom's there too. Yes, I was wondering. Thank you for all the, technical work. You probably missed the meeting and all the email back and forth.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Wow, Sabo.
Wow, Sabanim. Thank you again, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice.
Great work.
I feel the Moo Duk Kwan has a very good future and bright because of young leaders like you, to make this kind of a opportunity, put it together, and then look at the youth leaders. I think we, they.
You guys, one to them.
So let's continue keep support them. That's our future.
Yes, sir.
Like first, Giselmi Guzman, when she was born, was a little baby. That was almost like yesterday. She came to New Jersey. I don't know how old she was. She was holding. Anthony was even, I don't think even was born at that time. But now look at them, they're growing up. They just showing the good presentations, representing the Moo Duk Kwan. So it's very good future.
Thank you, sir.
We have so many youngsters like this in the worldwide. It's our responsibility to support them, to visible, and then carry on. So. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Good night, sir.
Spotlight Corrales Sabanim for his MC. Thank you, Corrales, for the MC.
Thank you.
It's a real pleasure. What a great celebration. Share it with all of my Moo Duk Kwan friends.
Thank you, Corrales Sabonim, talking in Spanish. Buen español.
Very good Spanish. Thank you. Samso, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
Good to see you too, sir. Subak.
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 Very nice. Whenever you see everybody, it's like you bring back a lot of memory, good memories.
A lot of good memories.
This is the history of Moo Duk Kwan once more.
Yes, sir.
There was a nice presentation for the contributors.
Thank you, sir. 감사합니다.
It was great to see you, Rosenthal.
Great day, everybody.
Hello, Sergeant Sabanim. Nice to see you, sir.
Look forward to seeing you all next year. Please stay safe, everyone. And take care.
Thank you.
수고 많으셨습니다, 관장님. 이제 저 들어가겠습니다, 이제.
내가 먼저 들어가야지. 여기 너가
지금 늦은 시간이세요, 관장님?
나 들어가야지. 난 들어가야지.
관장님 들어가셔야 이제 3살 끝납니다.
농담도 시작하고 그러죠.
The Daplos Sabom, Stathis.
Daplos.
Good to see you.
Daplos. Chris.
Hello, Tikanis.
Kala.
Hello.
Hello.
Christmas.
You know, I think Jisun is someplace. But did you see her?
She was here, sir. Yes, sir. I saw her on earlier.
But she never show her face.
Right.
Tanaos.
Dieguito.
Good night, everybody.
Gracias.